All right, guys, here we go again. This is Emmett D Alpha Builder, and you guys can see, guys, we on the roof here. You know, we pretty much stick built the rafters, guys. Which is, to be honest with you, the rafters is probably going to be your hardest part. That roof, if you stick building a roof, it's going to be really, really difficult. You got to have some guys that really know what they're doing when they're doing those roofs, guys. So I'm just coming in, guys. Today is Labor Day. But when you love doing what you do, man, you can do it all the time. You don't have to, you know, you don't even want to take a day off. Guys, let me just show you this right here, man. I wish I can just turn this thing around, but these are my stringers here. Let me just kind of show you guys. So we in here. I'm just kind of looking around. Once again, guys, I'm not going to be overly critical on my framers, just not right now. Man, this is some closet space right here. Yeah. I'm not going to be overly critical on my framers as of now. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of go through and make sure all the big items are addressed. Make sure that we don't have any very big major things that we need to handle. So I'm looking at these stringers, guys, and I tell you what, man, this is how, you guys can kind of see this right here, man. I'm going to just kind of get a little bit closer right here. You can look right here. This is how you want a stringer cut. And my guys, you know, I talk. Look at there. There is no skill saw or circular saw that did an overcut here and an overcut here. Because once you overcut, you have just decreased the strength of that stringer to the distance from that overcut to the end of that stringer. But this is how you want it cut, guys. This is how you want a stringer cut. And I'm kind of going through this thing right here, just trying to figure out some of the things that I'm going to do here. Like on this wall right here. So this wall right here actually supposed to have a fireplace right here, guys. It's supposed to have a fireplace on this wall right here. So what I'm going to do, I don't like to, this is a major load bearing wall. As a matter of fact, this wall right here is grabbing two spans. So it's grabbing the span coming on that side and the span coming on this side, and everything's sitting on that wall. I don't want to cut through this wall and make a load bearing wall. I mean, I don't want to mess up this load bearing wall. I want to keep it the way it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another 2x4 wall right here, and I'm going to create the opening. I'm going to create an opening for my firebox. Thought about something too. So these are some things, guys, when you're building these houses, man, you gotta try to think in advance. I like to take advantage of all my storage. So like right here, and I just thought about this right here, you know, I can take advantage of all of this right here, all of this space right up under here. So if we put an opening right here, maybe a little small opening right here, and then all your storage in your garage, you can take advantage of all this space right up in here, up under these stairs. You can take advantage of that as for storage. Let's go back to this wall over here, guys. So if I go back to this wall, geez, I'm getting tired of stepping over that guy. So if I go back to this guy, so this right here on the other side of this wall right here, guys, is the master closet. So great thing. This right here, area right here, is almost the center of the house. It's almost the center of the house. So now what I could do is if I put another wall here, I can also put a plug right within this wall. And what we could do is once we build this other wall here, that'll give us about 8 to 9 inches of depth. And we can put the Wi-Fi stuff, all the Wi-Fi stuff here, put a little access panel right here, and put all the Wi-Fi stuff right here in this centralized location. And that way it could feed the entire house very easily. So I can put that our security systems or something like that, guys. You can stick all that right there. So this is kind of what we got here, guys. This right here, actually this wall right here not supposed to be here. This is gonna be a open up shower. And I'm gonna do a rain shower here, guys. It's gonna be my first one, but I'm gonna do some kind of fancy rain shower here. But like I said, this right here is the master closet, guys. So in the master closet, we can put an access panel like right here, because you know you got one side of the closet here, another side of the closet right here. Um, Now you're gonna have a washing machine right here. So this is gonna be a heat pump washer, and then we also have a heat pump washer and dryer upstairs as well. I will provide those heat pump washer and dryers for whoever buys this house. It's probably gonna be me, maybe. But this right here is I'm trying to think through this thing, man, and take advantage of all the space that we have. Let's kind of go back here. I'm looking up. I'm making sure these guys hadn't gotten so far gone until they're gonna mess them up. But all this right here is gonna be open area right here. This is really good, man, because this is what everybody's doing. This right here is a pantry. So now here's what I realized. Here's what I thought about, guys. So this is kind of like a butler's pantry, guys. So what we're gonna do right here is you're gonna have regular cabinets, countertops right here as well, and we're gonna put all of our coffee makers, rice cookers, and everything around the walls on this right here. You got a microwave that's gonna be here. You got a wine rack, and all that stuff is gonna be here as well. So we'll put all that stuff in this area right here. So you don't ever have to take that stuff down, as well as a pantry too. So it'll be used as a pantry as well. But you don't have to come back and take all that stuff down. That's the key. Like I hate like your little griddles and things like that. I don't like when I had to put those things. I had to clean it, had to put them up. We can wipe them down, but you can just leave them there. You can leave them in that little space there, and when you use them, you open the door and go in there and use them. As well as a grilling deck would be right here. Oh, this water, boy, it's just been raining, guys. This rain just won't it won't give me a break. So we got a grilling deck here, and I'm gonna go ahead and install a pellet grill. And I heard a lot of good things about the pellet grills. Let's kind of go upstairs, guys. Let's see what we got going upstairs here. Now, I think a window like this right here, depends on how high you are right here. Well, right here, this right here is gonna have to be it's gonna have to be a tempered window. This window here, so I gotta make sure that thing is tempered. We're gonna do something fancy right here, man. We'll probably, I don't know, put a post here and have those wire posts to go up there. So we'll probably do something like that here. Make it a little fancy right there, because you don't have a whole lot of stairs, railings and stuff like that. Now this is what I'm a little torn right here. This area in here, guys, we got to be able to access this. I may have to put a door somewhere, maybe right here. Maybe a door right here, where we can make use of this area in here, man. This is a lot of area. This is a gym area right here. This is right up above the garage. So this right here, this is a good gym area right here, man. You come in, you can work out. Put a TV on that wall down there. You can get all your workout in, and man, I tell you what, man, you could win. Also, about this, I just thought about it, guys. We won't be able to. So that means my unit. So I'm thinking about all this stuff, man. My unit's gonna have to be put over here somewhere. The unit that service all this right here, geez, that's gonna be tough. So that unit, just to look at this thing right here, man. These are the things I gotta figure out, man. So I gotta maybe put the unit over here somewhere. We can't go. So you can't go through that joist, that big old joist right there. You can't go through that thing there, man. So we got to figure this thing out. I got to get my HVAC guy over here. I know the upstairs unit, we can handle that. We can put it up there. The master can go over there. But we got to service this right here. Now we can service a couple of these rooms over here, but we got to be able to get that main room right here, which we may have to share that with the master over there, man. Golly, this is gonna be tough. You know, now if you guys was doing a commercial job, all this stuff would be figured out in advance. Now, yeah, you can get away with it over here. If you set one unit here and you had to set the other unit over there. So guys, I'm thinking about all this stuff right here because sometimes when I go to sleep, man, I can think a little bit better. Here's something else, guys, on this framing stuff that you wanna try to make sure these guys are doing. Um, guys, and I know this, and guys, this right here, these right here, this pitch right here on these rafters here are, these right here are 16, 12 pitch, which is really, really steep. But when you go up here to this ridge beam up here, you have to make sure that this whole rafter right here, it's 2x6, the full rafter is in contact with that beam up there. And it is, man, and that's what you want. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. I can't zoom in on my iPhone, but if you can kind of see it up there, it comes in contact all the way, and you even got a little space at the bottom right here. You still got a little space. So that's what you want to make sure. And sometimes you can't. I mean, it's like that right up there too, at the top. Full contact with those rafters need to come in full contact with that ridge beam. So you want to make sure you do that. Now we're also going to we're gonna spray foam this bad boy, guys. We're just gonna come in here and spray foam the whole thing, which means that the attic itself becomes part of conditioned space. So that's another thing. Um, something else you want to be thinking about, guys. So I'm just kind of walking in here, getting a feel at what everything is gonna look like. Getting a feel of the rooms. It's another bedroom right here. These are some really big rooms up here, man. They like really big. Um, pretty nice sized rooms here. So we got a Jack and Jill some kind of way right here. This room right here is a pretty nice sized room here. Oh yeah, these are some nice sized rooms, man. I tell you what, you can get a lot of stuff going on in these rooms. So now we got one thing you got to make sure is we got to have those crickets, man. Those crickets got to get that water. You know, we got to put those crickets um, where these two gables meet. You want to make sure you got some good crickets there, moving that water. And then you want to put ice and water shield. I got to do that on my personal house, man. We didn't put ice and water shield in certain places, so I got to go back. You get a leak, which I got a leak in my personal house, guys. And with all this rain we've been having, you start seeing where you got your problems at. So this is kind of what you're looking at, guys. I'm going through, like I said, guys, I'm going through just trying to make sure I see it all. You got to walk these houses, man. You got to walk them. You got to walk them. You got to, like I said, right now is not the time to be ripping these framers apart. Okay, their time is going to come, and if you're kind of falling all the while, man, you're not going to rip them. You're not going to rip them apart that bad, man. It's going to be there's going to be a lot of, if you're checking the whole thing as you go, you're not gonna have a whole lot of stuff on them. Uh, got my fire pit over there, and guys, I'm also thinking about um, my air barrier. So I got to make sure I seal this house up extremely tight. We're probably gonna put guys. We got a lot of little. I didn't know we had this much room. The only thing we don't have is a 3-car. I couldn't get a 3-car garage in here. If I'd got a 3-car garage, it would be perfect. Um, almost, guys. But in here, we got a lot of room over here, man. So you can, you got your place for your water heater. Now we're gonna do a tankless water heater on this one, guys. You know, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to do a heat pump water heater. They're more efficient. I'm going to do a tankless water heater. Then I'm going to do a water softener. You know, um, we'll do one of those in here as well. Also, I'm looking at, you know, I got to go do some research here, guys. Who is this right here? All right, guys, you guys have a good one. People calling me. You guys have a good one.